There's just one little trick. If you start a business now, up to 25,000 euros. Also, you get to learn a lot about yourself as well. And not just about business in general, but about yourself. Easy. Let's say you work as an engineer, but you also enjoy doing photography. One of the things that I really do care about, and I also advise my clients, especially the accompanying partners, especially them, is to open a business, to open their own business here in Germany. I mean, you can do it. There are so many possibilities. And there is this saying that Germany is a tax paradise. So there's just one little trick. Most of the information is in German, and you have to learn German for that. Yeah. But there are so many benefits to actually having your own business, and maybe to start with something light. If you're an introvert who is really good at their job, or let's say you have some really good skills, but you're so terrible in interviews, as I have heard from some of my clients, then actually having your own business, it makes a lot of sense. And you can make yourself a one-person company and simply have a contract, a long-term contract with one client, one company. And it helps you there. It helps secure an income while also being comfortable with having your own terms. And you can interrupt the partnership anytime you want. You can work as you'd like and also have some stability. Secondly, it has a lot of tax benefits, actually. Maybe the first one, if I may say so, let's say, practically speaking, if you start a business now, up to 25,000 euros in revenue are not taxed. And if you have made up to 100,000 euros in the past 2 years, so let's say you created a business last year, if you made until now, or until let's say April, May next year, 100K or 99,000 euros, you're in a very good tax bracket. You get a lot of tax deductions and you do not get any taxes on your revenue. And that's amazing. Again, not to mention, well, you also can pay yourself. You can pay yourself a mini job if you want, and also have as a little bit of extra money on the side. And when I'm saying tax benefits, I also mean you can buy yourself a house, an apartment on the company, which creates more value for your company in the books, in the accounting books. Also, if you have your services are of such nature that you would have to travel for consulting business or marketing, engineering, and whatever it is, if you actually have the possibility to have clients overseas, guess what? You can put the costs on the company as business expense. And those are just little things. But also in today's economic times with the job market, where it's actually getting harder and harder to secure a good job, it makes sense for me to start your own business, because this way you get to dictate the terms of how you work, the times, the conditions, the prices, what you offer. And also you get to learn a lot about yourself as well. And not just about business in general, but about yourself, because you will be confronted with aspects of your personality which in other conditions you would not get confronted with, and you have a chance of growth there. Yes, I know, scary sometimes to work on your own, but if there is not much alternative, then having your own business does make sense. And let's put it differently into another perspective. If you apply for a lot of jobs and you don't get taken into consideration, maybe, just maybe, there is a message from the universe that you shouldn't have a job and instead you should have your own business. Sometimes, messages do not really come in a pretty packaging or as a clear message. They come differently. And you might actually do far better. like this. Apart from that, if you are a stay-at-home parent, or you are on Elternzeit, on parental leave, again, starting your own business is not, does not create any issues, is not a problem or in conflict with being on parental leave. You can be on parental leave and also have your own business. These two do not exclude each other. They're very okay. You can do this in parallel. In fact, you can also have your own business, and if you feel like it, at some point you can pay yourself enough, as much as a mini job, and make some extra money, have an extra income. And that's okay. That also gives you safety. And if you do decide to become financially independent, this is your chance there, through your own business, your own means and capacities, to reach financial independence and also acquire real estate, to have investments and spread your wings and be more confident. And through having your own business, you actually get access to different opportunities than you would compared to being an employee. Which leads me to my last point. Having a job and having a business are not necessarily excluding each other. You can have both. And that's good. Now, there are, of course, some requirements. You should inform your employer that you do open a business. And also, your business should not be in a conflict of interest with your job. Let's say you work let's say you work as an engineer, but you also enjoy doing photography. Or I actually have a real case example. You work as a police officer and you do enjoy photography or filming, video editing. Completely okay. You can have additional income like this. And also it can be a very nice outlet for you to do something in your spare time and actually also maybe monetize it, have some additional enjoyment next to your work, and give a different purpose to life and your free time. He also owns his own business, so obviously he's not going to give up on his own business. But to live in Germany while you pay taxes in another country is possible. We could actually have no knowledge about these kind of aspects, how to bring your own business in Germany, but we do have knowledge.